Hey, what's going on everybody? Zach here with Brandonwound Pickups, and today we're going to be checking out a very special set of Brandonwound 1959 clones. Particularly, we're going to be looking mostly at the bridge pickup here. So this is what we call a conversion pickup, or a conversion PAF, or whatever you want to call it. So let me explain here, because I know a lot of you are scratching your head right now. So in the 1950s, before Gibson introduced the PAF, they had the P90. Right? The P90 is a very similar recipe to the PAF. You know, they use the same plain enamel coil wire, about the same amount of turns as well, actually, about 10,000-ish turns. They used the same type of magnet, the Alnico bar magnet. Granted, you know, it could be Alnico 2, 3, 4, 5, whatever. The P90 used two of them. PAF only has one, but still, same type of magnet. They use the same pole screws and, you know, a couple other things. And so what you can do, if you have a 50's P90 where like the bobbin's real cracked or broken on it, which is pretty common, you can take the parts from that original 50's Gibson P90 and put it into a modern pickup. So you take the wire, if it's all good and unbroken, you can unwind the wire off of the P90s onto a spool and then back onto our butyrate PAF bobbins, right? So then you have that original 50's coil wire, which is cool because they don't make it like that anymore. You know, you can get pretty close, but it's still not quite the old stuff. And then you can take one of the original magnets and you can put it in there. And so you've got an original 50's long magnet in there now. And then you take the second magnet and then you put it in just a regular 1959 clone, which is what we've done in the neck here. So this is just a standard 59 clone, but with the original 50's magnet in the neck. But yeah, I use the original pole pieces, and sometimes you can even use the original tape if it comes off of the P90 cleanly, which it usually doesn't, but sometimes you can get away with that. But yeah, so this is pretty much the closest thing you're going to get to an original PAF without spending a significant amount of money on an original PAF, you know. $2,000, $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 for, you know, one PAF pickup. It's ridiculous. So we can convert these. If you have an old 50's P90 laying around and you're thinking, well, I'd like that to be a humbucker, we can do that. Send an email to jared@brandonwoundpickups.com, or, you know, contact us through social media or whatever, and talk to us about it. We can do it. We'll give you pricing based on your specific needs. So with that being said, let's take a listen to these. So we've got, you know, original wire, original magnets, original screws in a 1959 clone, you know, kind of frame, sort of, as you would say, you know, the base plate, bobbins, all that stuff. And then we have a standard 59 clone in the neck with the original 50's magnet. And we got a couple of DMC covers on here too, so they look real good. All right, so let's take a listen to these things, shall we? One quick thing I forgot to mention, this is my Gibson Custom Shop made-to-measure 58 reissue Les Paul here that we're going to be using as our test meal. It does have original 1961 Central Lab pots in it. It's got original 59 bumblebees. You know, you compare that with the old vintage magnets and the old wire in this pickup, it's going to be good. And we're going to be running this into my 65 reissue Fender Deluxe Reverb for the clean sound, and my Ampeg Super Rocket for our dirty sound, and that amp is very Marshall-y. So, with that being said, now let's go take a listen.